Hello guys, my name is Yusuf Habibi Herbin with student ID 2024-32066 from Multimedia Class A. In this video, I will explain my practical project, which is creating a simple educational website about image format, specifically PNG, JPG, and SVG. The purpose of this project is to help us understand the difference between commonly used image formats in multimedia, as well as to know when and where each format should be used. In addition, this project also helps us practice implementing HTML, CSS, and a bit of JavaScript to create an interactive and visually appealing website. In the website that I create, there are several main sections, including the home page and three main content sections discussing PNG, JPG, and SVG. I also added an interactive feature that allows users to show and hide image, making the website more dynamic. Okay, I will explain the CSS code and HTML code. Let's go. Number one is body. This font family, I use sans serif, text align, justify, margin, padding 0, background color anti-color black. What does that mean? Font family. This property set the font used across the entire web page. Sans serif is chosen because it looks clean and modern, making it easier to read screen. Text align, justify. This align the text evenly on both left and right sides, similar to article news pairs, making paragraph look more organized. Margin 0, remove the default order spacing from the browser so the layout can be fully controlled. 0 padding, remove the default inner spacing to avoid unwanted gaps. And background color anti-white, applies a soft background color to create comfortable visual experience. And color black, this text color for better contrast and readability. Next, number 2, header. This background color, and px padding, and align center. Background color is green, applies a green color as the main visual identifier of the website. And color white, this means sets the color white is color white is means sets the text color to white to create contrast with the green background. And 10px padding, as vertical spacing inside the header so it doesn't look too cramped. Text align center, contrast the text for a cleaner and more focused approach. Next, navigation section. This nav, this display flags enables Playbox to manage layout in a flexible and responsive way. And this justify content center aligns all navigation items horizontally in the center. And this background color is black, applies a dark background to this because it's from the header and content. And next, navigation A, this padding 1420px. This to add space inside each link, making it larger and easier to click. Color white, set the text color to the white for better visibility. And text decoration none is remove the default underline from links. And text align center the text inside each navigation item. Next, navigation hover effect. Hover is mean applies tiles when the cursor is placed over an element. This background color change the background color when hovered. This color black is mean change the text color to maintain a contrast. Next, container section, padding px, and spacing inside the container so the content does not stick the edge of the screen. Next, heart, background color gives a white background to make the content stand out clearly. 20px padding, it means add space inside the card. 20px margin creates space between card top and bottom, and border radius 10px rounds the corners for a modern look, and box shadow and the subtle shadow to create floating or deep effect. Next, footer. This text align, center the text, padding 10px, add space inside the footer. Background color green, uses green color to maintain consistency with the header, and color white ensure the text is clearly visible. Position the footer relative to its normal position. Zero bottom keeps the footer at the bottom area, and 100% width makes the footer span the full width of the page. 20px margin top, space between the footer and the content above. Next, button section. This 10px padding makes the button large and easier to click, and margin top, 10px margin top, adds space above the button. Background color is green, applies a green color consistent with the theme. And then color white, insert the button text is readable. And next, border none, remove the default border. And next, border radius 5px, rounds the corners slightly. Next, cursor pointer, change the cursor to a pointer indicating that it's clickable. Next, button hover, background color green, change the button color when hover, and change interactivity and user experience. Next, image section, display none. This hides the image by default. And next, max width 100%, insert the image does not exceed the container width responsive. Next, height auto maintains the image aspect ratio. And next, 10px margin. This for add space above this page, about the image. Okay, next, I will explain the HTML. Now let's start with the overall structure of the website. At the top, there is a header that contains the title educational article on image formats. This header serves as the main identifier of the website, so users then immediately understand the topic being discussed. Okay, below the header there is a navigation bar that includes several menu items such as a home, PNG, JPG, and SVG page. This navigation is created using HTML elements like nav and a, which allow users to easily move between different sections of the page. On the home section, there is short introduction that gives users an overview of what they will learn from the website. So each topic section as PNG, JPG, SVG is presented inside a card layout. This card design is styled using CSS to make the content look cleaner, more modern, and easier to read. I also add a shadow effect to enhance the visual appearance. Okay, number one, this PNG format. Next, I will explain the PNG format. PNG stand for Portable Network Graphics, which is raster-based image format that uses lossless compression. So compressions mean the image does not lose any quality even after being saved multiple times. This makes PNG very suitable for images that require high quality, such as a graphic design, logo icon, and user interface elements. One of the main advantages of PNG is ability to support transparency. This allows images to have transparent background, making them more flexible for use in website and application. However, the drawback of PNG is that the file size is usually large compared to JPG because of all image data is preserved. In this website, I also added a button labels show image that the file that allows user to display a PNG example. This feature is created using JavaScript to make a website more interactive. Next, GPG format. Now let's move on to GPG or GPEG, which stands for Point Photographic Expert Group. This format is also raster-based but uses lossy compression. Lossy compression reduces file size by removing some image data that considered less important. This makes GPG files much smaller, which is why they are widely used for photos and images with complex color, especially on website and social media. However, because some data is removed, the image quality might decrease, especially if the image is compressed multiple times. GPG also does not support transparency like PNG. Despite this limitation, GPG remains a popular choice because it provides a good balance between image quality and file size. In my website, I also include button to display GPG example so user can visually compare it with other formats. Next, CVG format. Next is CVG, which stands for Scalable Vector Graphics. Unlike PNG and GPG, CVG is a vector-based format, meaning it's not made of pixels. Instead, CVG images are created using mathematical shapes such as lines and curves. Because of this, CVG images can be scaled to any size without losing quality. This is the main advantage of CVG. CVG is highly suitable for logos, icon, illustration because it always looks sharp on any screen size, whether on desktop or mobile device. Another advantage is that CVG files are code-based, meaning they can be edited using text editor and even animated using CSS and JavaScript. This makes CVG very flexible for modern website development. In this website, I also include a CVG example that can be shown or hidden using an interactive button. Next, JavaScript interactivity. Lastly, I will explain to interactive feature used in this website, which is a JavaScript function called toggle image. This function works by showing or hiding image when a button click. It also changes the button text dynamically. For example, show image to hide image. This feature is designed to improve user experience by making the website more interactive rather than static. Okay, in conclusion, this is my full website. Hello, welcome to my website. This home, this PNG format, this PG format, and this SVG format. So you can also click this show image, and image can show GPG2 and SVG2. Okay, in conclusion, this project helped us understand that each image format has its own strength and weakness. PNG is suitable for high quality image with the transparency. GPG is ideal for smaller file size, especially for photo, and SVG is perfect for a scalable design without losing quality. By understanding that's different, we can choose the most appropriate image format based on our needs in multimedia and web development. That's all for my presentation. Thank you for your attention, and I hope this video helped you better understand image format. See you in the next video. Bye bye.